What's up, guys? It's Attack on Samurai, and here is another Wi-Fi battle for you guys. This is Wi-Fi battle number 75 of the what did I say of? But anyways, this is Wi-Fi battle number 75. And we are using the team that we've been using in a while. For a while. So again, just to recap. It is Cross Marion, our Metagross, Happy, the Sylveon, Zygarde, Big, the Mega Slowbro, Instigator, the Crobat, and Braces, the Entei. So our opponent, Jay, we actually battled him on Twitch. I was looking for some battles. I actually was looking for some UU battles, but didn't find any. So I only found this guy. He wanted to do OU, so I was just like, okay, let's do it. So Jay has a pretty cool team. I actually forgot what his name is on Twitch. I forgot his name on Twitch. But anyways, Jay, he has a pretty interesting team. He has a Roserade, a Gengar, Arcanine, Staraptor, Keldeo, and Mega Audino. So this is a pretty interesting composition team. A very interesting team that he has. However, he does have a lot of common weaknesses on his team that Slowbro can easily take advantage of, mainly being Keldeo and the fact that half of his team is weak to Psychic. So there is that he has to keep in check with that team. But anyways, this was a very interesting match. I actually had this match like today, I think. So as I'm recording it, it's been today. So yeah, so this game is very fresh in my mind, and let's get into it. So my opponent, he starts off with Audino, as I believe I start off with the I start off with Metagross, Cross Marion. So he switches out because he doesn't want to get hit with a Meteor Mash, and he goes into Arcanine to scout for, I guess, the Meteor Mash. I actually went for the Stealth Rock because I had a feeling that he was going to bring in Arcanine anyway. So Stealth Rock was literally the best play I could make. So I switch out Cross Marion, and I believe I go into Slowbro. No, I actually go into Braces, my Entei, to scout for the Will-O-Wisp because I had a feeling that he was going to do that. So he actually does go Will-O-Wisp, so I pretty much read that play. He switches out, I think, and he brings in Keldeo, so I think I went for a Stone Edge right here, thinking that Arcanine will probably stay in or whatever, but he does not. I go for the Stone Edge, and Stone Edge does actually decent damage to it, to the Keldeo. So I switch out Entei as I bring in Happy, my Sylveon, since I knew that Happy was very specially defensive, they could take a hit. So he goes for the Scald. Scald does about 30%. Happy's still able to eat that Scald very well. And pretty much I just fire back with the Hyper Voice because he doesn't really have much that can take a Hyper Voice besides maybe Roserade, which he does bring in anyway, since Roserade does have some pretty good special defense as well. So brings it in, takes the Stealth Rock damage. I go for Hyper Voice, and that did a lot of damage. That wasn't even a crit. Like, that's just how powerful Sylveon is. But anyways, I switch out Sylveon. I bring in Crobat. Since Crobat could take the Sludge Bomb. I was also thinking that he could go Sleep Powder too, but he just goes for the Sludge Bomb as I predicted, and Sludge Bomb does actually relatively good damage. So that told me that he was a Life Orb, Roserade, and also that he was offensive. So I go Brave Bird. He doesn't even bother switching out, and he takes his Brave Bird, and it just dies. So there goes Roserade. So Roserade drops. And now I believe he brings in the Arcanine. No, I think he brings in Arcanine again. It's either the Arcanine or it's the Gengar, I think. No, he does bring an Arcanine. So he brings Arcanine in, takes some Stealth Rock damage, actually takes like 25%, so that's going to hurt that thing a lot. I'm actually going to go for a U-turn, so I can get myself in a better position, and I believe I actually bring in MegaBro right here. I think I actually do bring in the Mega Slowbro. Oh wait, actually no, I bring in Zygarde right here, because I was scouting for a Will-O-Wisp, or if he was going to do something else. But he actually does go Willow, he lands it, and it doesn't really matter because Zygarde does have the Lumberry, so I wasn't really worrying about the burn too much. So right here, I just retaliate with an Earthquake, because I had a feeling that I was going to outspeed his Arcanine anyway. He scouts for the Earthquake by going into Audino, and Audino is really not going to appreciate this Earthquake, as you're going to see. So Earthquake does a lot to that Audino. I actually go for a Dragon Dance because I really wasn't fearing this Audino at all. Even though, you know, it's Mega and stuff, but I really wasn't fearing Audino at all. It doesn't have anything to do, and he can't really like switch out or anything. So Audino's gonna Mega Evolve. Really doesn't matter because an Earthquake will just destroy its face. But I actually go for a Dragon Dance again, because again he doesn't have anything that could deal with Zygarde at all. So he goes Dazzling Gleam. Doesn't matter. He actually got a crit right there, from that Dazzling Gleam, and even with that crit, didn't even do well. It did over half, but it doesn't really matter anyway, because Audino drops. So there goes the Mega Audino. I think he brings in, he brings Gengar in. If he was Sash, it doesn't matter because it's gonna get broken by the Stealth Rock. So I just go for an Outrage. So I go Outrage, there goes Gengar, and he actually brings in Keldeo, hoping that it could live in Outrage, but this is a +2 Zygarde, so, and yeah, there's no way it can outspeed, so Keldeo is going to get nuked by this Outrage, so it takes another Outrage, so it takes the Outrage, and Keldeo drops. So pretty much at this point, I was thinking, oh my goodness, I'm going to get another Zygarde sweep, it's going to be fantastic. Light screen's worn off and stuff. Now he brings in Cyrus, but I'm confused, so I only got the 2-turn Outrage. But anyways, he brings in Cyrus, gets the Intimidate off. That only puts me at +1, so it doesn't really matter too much. I hit myself with Confusion trying to go for Earthquake. He goes Morning Sun, and I'm just like, huh? I mean, if he really wanted to take advantage of it, he could have just went for the Will-O-Wisp. But I'm gonna get confused again, and I hurt myself. And what does he do? He goes Will-O-Wisp, and I'm just like, bruh, that's dumb. Why would you go Will-O-Wisp? You could have went for like Extreme Speed or something, and you could have taken out Zygarde that way. But even if he did, it really wouldn't have mattered. But it really would have been nice to have gotten a Zygarde sweep. But anyways, I bring in Entei, because I had a feeling that maybe I could outspeed this thing. He actually goes Double Team, and I'm just like, no, this is stupid. Like literally, that was my whole expression to that. I'm just like, no, why are you setting up? Why are you going for double team? That's dumb. But anyways, I go for a Stone Edge. I land it, and I'm just like, thank you, because Stone Edge has a chance of missing. So I'm just like, oh my goodness, thank you, it landed. I go for Stone Edge again, and it lands a second time, and I'm just like, wow, I am so lucky. I am so lucky. But there goes the Arcanine. He brings in Staraptor, and I was hoping that maybe I could live. And I was hoping that I could stay in with Entei and live a hit. He goes Brave Bird. Brave Bird is going to land, and it is going to nuke Entei. So that told me that, well, actually in my mind I was thinking that he was like banded. I'm pretty sure he was banded, or he could have been Scarf, either one. But I just bring in Big, since Big could take a hit. So I Mega Evolve just to make sure that Big can take the hit. Because once Slowbro gets Mega Evolves, its defense goes sky high. So he goes for the Brave Bird, because again he's locked into it, and he lands it, and that does about 40% actually, yeah, it did about like 48%. So I go for the Skull, land it, there goes the Raptor, and that game is GG. So yeah, everything was good up until the double team Arcanine. That's literally what threw me off that whole after that. Like, I'm just like, really? Like, you really want to do that? I'm just like, cause that's just so dumb to me. Why do people want to play like that? They literally have to like play off of missing stuff, and I'm just like, off of their opponent missing stuff, and I'm just like, what is wrong with you? But anyways, we got our win, thankfully, and I'm very glad that we did. But so if we did miss our stone edges, I'm pretty sure that Arcanine didn't actually have an offensive move. I don't think it did, because so far, the only things that he showed were Willow, Double Team, Morning Sun. Yeah, I don't think he had an offensive move. And if he did, like, it probably would have been Extreme Speed. Or actually, if it was Extreme Speed, he would have done it before on Zygarde, but I guess he didn't know that. But anyways, that's going to be it for this battle. So yeah, let me know if you guys like the battle and you like my content. Subscribe if you want more content, and I will see you in the next Wi-Fi battle. Take care and have a good one.